What if I told you your favorite soft drink has the same ingredient as your cleaning detergent? Now that's a fizzy revelation, isn't it? Today we're going to unmask the pop in popular soft drinks like Pepsi and Coca-Cola. First up, high fructose corn syrup, a sweetener so common in our drinks, you'd think it was sugar's first cousin. Then there's caramel color, lending that familiar dark hue, but it's also used in everything from baked goods to beer. Next, we have phosphoric acid, a tangy additive that not only gives your soda its bite, but also moonlights in household cleaners and fertilizers. And of course, we can't forget caffeine, the wake-up call in your morning cup of joe, but also a regular feature in your fizzy drink. So, your beloved soda is a mix of a sweetener, a colorant, a cleaning agent, and a stimulant. Quite the cocktail, isn't it? But wait, there's more. Ever wondered what happens when your Pepsi meets your pantry? Let's begin with a pop quiz. What do a glazed donut and a can of Pepsi have in common? If you guessed sugar, you're spot on. But here's the rub. One donut has about 12 grams of sugar. Meanwhile, your Pepsi proudly packs in a whopping 41 grams, courtesy of high fructose corn syrup. That's the equivalent of 3.5 donuts in just one can. Makes you question the term liquid refreshment, doesn't it? Moving on to ingredient number 2, phosphoric acid. Now don't let the word acid scare you. After all, our stomachs produce it too. But when it's in Pepsi, it's a whole different story. It's the same acid used in cleaning detergents and rust removers. Talk about a clean sweep of your insides. Next up, we have caffeine. Ah, our morning savior, right? Well, Pepsi contains less caffeine than your average cup of coffee. But here's the kicker. Combined with sugar, caffeine works as a stimulant, keeping you coming back for more and more. It's like your pantry's version of a Hollywood blockbuster. It keeps you hooked till the end. And finally, let's talk caramel color. Sounds harmless, right? Just a little something to give Pepsi its iconic brown hue. But this isn't the same caramel you drizzle on your ice cream. This is a laboratory-produced colorant that's been linked to cancer in animal studies. Not exactly the sweet ending you were hoping for. So, there you have it. When your Pepsi meets your pantry, it's like a wild party of ingredients that you wouldn't normally invite over for dinner. High fructose corn syrup, phosphoric acid, caffeine, and caramel color, all dancing around in a can, waiting for you to join the fun. Pepsi, a pantry party in a can, but at what cost? Now, let's turn the spotlight to the world's favorite drink, Coca-Cola. Picture this. It's a hot summer day, and you're reaching for a frosty can of Coca-Cola. But did you know what you're actually grabbing? Let's break it down, shall we? First up, the sweet stuff, sugar. A single can of Coke contains about 10 teaspoons of sugar. That's like munching on a full-on chocolate bar. But wait, there's more. Next, we have phosphoric acid. Sounds scary, right? Well, it's also found in everyday items like soap and detergents, and it's what gives Coca-Cola its tangy kick. But it's not all fun and games. Too much of it can lead to weaker bones. Not exactly the kind of kick we were hoping for. Now let's talk about caffeine. A can of Coca-Cola has about the same amount of caffeine as a cup of green tea. So, if you're trying to cut back on your caffeine intake, you might want to rethink that can of Coke. And last but not least, caramel color. Sounds harmless, right? But did you know it's made by heating sugar, usually with an acid or alkali? And it's purely for aesthetics. It doesn't add any flavor to your drink. So, there you have it. A can of Coca-Cola. Sweet, tangy, caffeinated, and beautifully caramel colored. Coca-Cola, more than just a refreshing drink, it seems. So, are these just harmless drinks or chemical cocktails in disguise? We've unmasked the pop in these popular soft drinks and compared them with ordinary pantry items and everyday objects. We've seen firsthand the shocking ingredients hiding in plain sight. It's high time we take a step back and think about what we're really consuming. Our health is our wealth, after all. Knowledge is power, and with power comes responsibility. Share this video, spread the word, and let's make better beverage choices, one sip at a time.